Greetings and salutations. Hey, we're back to looking at episodes of the show Quantum Leap, with episode The Leap Home Part 2. So what had happened previously is Sam leaped himself at the age of 16 and immediately leapt out after finding out he wasn't able to prevent his older brother, Tom, from dying in Vietnam. And then he leaps into Herbert Magic Williams, a U.S. Navy enlist at a who discovers, and when Sam realizes, say, hey, I'm in Tom's platoon. And Z tells Sam that he has to make sure Tom's mission is successful, because it's the day before Tom dies. So Sam is there, saying, I need to prevent my brother from passing, and I need to make an impact. And along the way, one thing that we discover is that there is a reporter who is a journalist who is on the ground with them to try to take evidence that could be used to show the world what's going on at the time.
Off my back, Charlie. Go now!
And I think this would also be the introduction, the character of Magic, who would later would be introduced, who would be returned in the revival as one of the main state characters. And yeah, honestly, I think in looking back, it's kind of awesome that the idea of a character who is the Leap would eventually become a mainstay and all that. And I do find it pretty cool in that throughout the episode, the characters always tend to say, "Oh, magic, use your magic," because whenever they are going on the mission, it seems like before Sam leaps in, he always has a bit of a sixth sense to really say, "Hey, duck and cover," or be careful. There's say, I have the intention that say something is going to happen. There's going to be a group of folks are coming that way or something like that. And yeah, I kind of thought this one was pretty good. I mean, did it have the emotional weight of the previous film? I think so. I guess the previous film was a bit, when it comes to the emotional attachments, was a bit better. At the same time, I think it's a great job because, it adds on to the real aspect of it, say the, Sam leaping into Vietnam, and at the same time, it doesn't come off as, saying, oh, oh, wow, you're doing this, and all that. It's it doesn't come off, say, oh, too, insensitive or something like that.
Taking this road got us here ahead of the squad, but not by much. Charlie's laying for him on this side of the river and in the village, so you better get on the horn to Colonel Custer, because we're going to need the cavalry.
What do I say to him?
Help!
And I really was a bit surprised that, yes, in previous episodes, it was established that the character of Al, he was a POW. And, say in the fact that one of the final pictures that the character of Maggie, she takes, ends up being a picture of Al.
What the hell? I get repatriated in 5 years.
You could have been free.
I was free. Up here, I was always free.
And that is, suddenly you realize, it's all, in a way, a bit connected. You suddenly realize, oh, shoot, Al was here the entire time, in a way. like he could like said he could have been over, like say suddenly where he was at, and going like say, hey, me and all that. But yeah, I thought this episode was really good. I thought the emotional aspects of it were pretty good, and at the end of the episode, Sam is like really struggling with it because he thinks like it was his fault, or like he could have, like Maggie could have survived and all that. But at the end of the episode, it's revealed that she gets like a pulsar, which is something that she had worked really hard to try to get. So overall, I thought this episode was pretty good. I'm really glad that I was able to find clips for this one to, you know, give a better idea of this one. So yeah, I thought this one was pretty good.
Hey, it's midnight. It's April the 9th and I'm still alive.
Hey.
Thanks to you, little brother.
See you next time.